guys, so welcome to my bathroom. Sorry it's a little bit echoey in here, but I'm just going to give you a demonstration on how I use my beauty blender. So before I get started, I'm going to apply a primer type product. This is actually a beauty balm. I use this as my primer recently. I've been liking it. It's got SPF 30 in it. So let me just get this door closed. Here we go. Just going to apply this to my skin. I've already applied moisturizer. Doesn't take much. My mirror's over here, so if you see me looking this way, that's what I'm looking at. Sorry, you guys. Just rub this in all over my skin. And that is very nice. Okay, so I'm going to get my beauty blender ready for use. Right now, you see it's very, very small, but we're going to dampen it up and it's going to expand. Sorry if it's loud and not in focus. Here we go. So I'm just going to dampen this sponge. And you will see it expand. Don't need quite that much water. And it just expands. You can see I've got some foundation in it from yesterday's use, so sorry about that. But you can see it's about tripled in size now, I would say. Go ahead and squeeze the excess water out, and we are ready for application. Okay, so got my beauty blender, nice and big now, and I'm just going to apply my foundation to it. I'm using the L'Oreal True Match foundation, and this is in the shade Natural Ivory. I'm just going to pour a little bit of that on the end of it, as you can see, and just begin putting this all over my skin in a kind of pouncing motion. So just bouncing it on the skin, and you will see, hopefully with this lighting, how lovely this looks when it's all put into the skin. This foundation is a little bit light for me right now, so it's not too bad, and I just use this motion to pat the foundation into my skin. This is with the bottom portion of the Beauty Blender sponge. You can flip it over and use the tip underneath the eye. Fits really nicely around the nose. It works really well for that. Add a little bit more foundation. And do the other side. Just patting foundation into the skin. And the sponge is damp, so it works really, really well with my dry skin. And this motion also works really good with my dry skin because I'm not dragging or brushing, so it's not getting any dry skin patches. You know, sometimes when you use that motion, you can, if you have dry skin, you know that patches of dry skin can sometimes pop up. Again, flipping over, I'm working that foundation in under my eyes, around the nose. You can add more foundation if you need, just a tiny bit here on the edge for under the eyes. And I find that this just covers beautifully, leaves me with a flawless finish. Now just to do the forehead, again, a little bit more foundation. Ooh, that's quite a lot of foundation. Hopefully it's not too much. And start pouncing it into the skin of my forehead. And this is a pretty quick application too. You could do a second layer if you find that the coverage isn't what you want it to be, but I think this is pretty good. Maybe I'll do a little bit more in my kind of redder areas, but this just applies absolutely beautifully. Leaves no streaks, no cakiness. I just love the way it looks. So that is the foundation on. And again, you could do a second layer if you wanted to. I like to apply my concealer and blend it out in the same way with the tip of the sponge, and it just works really, really nice. So that is my demonstration of the Beauty Blender. Hopefully you enjoyed this, and I'll talk to you later. Bye everyone.